Good day, gentlemen and ladies. This is a special report on the 11th of November, early morning. Yeah, we were supposed to receive 10 centimeter, but we received 25 centimeter. As you can see my car, and as I'm walking, I'm way over, and you can see my trailer. So it's gonna be my first. It's up here. The wind is not that bad. I know in other place in Quebec it's really a snowstorm. They have school are closed, but here it's just a heavy fall. But it will be my first time pushing snow without chain. I'm just gonna use my front plow, which is buried under the snow here. So that's gonna be fun. So let's have fun, stick together. All right, cheers. This is a very wet, heavy snow. Uh-oh. All right. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna pay the price. It's very beautiful though. Look at the trees. Very heavy. Oh boy. I just learned from Gaetan's wife, Caroline, that most of the school here are closed. So yeah, it's a big one, that's for sure. But I'm able to manage. I just cut the load and I don't dig too much. All right, so let's finish the rest. I had a lot of snow on the other side, so you get the idea. Almost removed. I just have to unsnow the top of my car and finish all around. So yeah, definitely my first and you know what, pretty impressive. The tire traction I have on this wet snow is the vital factor is the momentum. Use the momentum, the weight of your tractor to push, break half of the load. Sometimes just do many passes, half the front shovel, stuff like that, you know, the tricks. But definitely you can see it in front of my balcony, like so yeah, life is good in the open cab tractor. All right. I love it, and trust me, well, it's not that cold, it's only -1. Kind of a little bit windy, but this definitely the snow is tapering off. It's diminishing, but yeah. All right, folks, this was my special small report. Cheers. Right, so I just came back from the well, not came back, we're on the end of the afternoon, but I was busy doing something else, work related, about the 11th of Remembrance Day today. And I just came back. I have the oil filter for my Mahindra eMax 20s HST, which is resting there, drying after that hard work this morning without any chain. The nice thing about that tractor, it's a cast iron made, so that's why it's heavy. That's why I was able to push that amount of wet snow. Starting Sunday night, and we're Tuesday afternoon, and we're about to receive another maybe 15 to 20 tomorrow. So yes, the winter man has landing early today this year. Yes, it was warm. I just barely start my wood stove like Saturday night. Definitely. So stick around, and we'll take care of my outstanding little red workhorse subcompact Mahindra tractor. All right. Cheers. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. We are Saturday, the 15th of November, and as you just saw at the beginning of the video, we received a lot of snow on the 11th and the 12th of November. And this week we lost about 10 centimeters because of the sun. Well, we didn't have any sun, but the warm. We were like +2 to +1. But right now we're well under like -10 degrees Celsius, and we're about to receive 15 centimeters of snow tomorrow, and by Monday will be a total of 25. So the subject of my video is just a basic pre-winter inspection and maintenance on my outstanding Mahindra eMax 20s HST, my little red workhorse tractor that apply. All these tips will apply to all of you tractor lovers. All right, so stick around. I'm just gonna do a quicker review of the tips, and then I'm gonna do the maintenance, record like the oil change. I will answer some question that I had since 2-3 weeks ago. I will also connect my snowblower, and stick around. All right, now I'm just gonna give you a quick tips review for winters to keep your tractor running in good order. All right, the first one, the most important one, sorry about the banging, is this tractor is equipped with a filter inside. When you put there's a filter there, don't forget to clean it once a while. If your tractor doesn't have a filter, please do try to find one. I know John Ritter have a video about installing like a sort of a coffee filter. It's worth it. Why it is worth it? I'll tell you that right now. Mine, I know during the summertime I go often fill up directly at the gas station. I don't recommend it, but my gas station is it's a high volume. The reason why I don't recommend it, because when I do use my military jugs, the sput I installed, there's a filter there. It's filtered twice. First of all, that sput has a filter connected in these, and then it's filtered twice. The reason why it's worked it is because I'm just gonna point out these are this one is the secondary fuel filter, and look how clean is it. All right, it is. All right, it's very clean. There's the water separator, which is way below down there. All right, and I can see it from there. Then there's no water. I know it's tough to see, but there's a plastic ring. If the ring is at the bottom, and I know during the springtime I always remove the grill here to do my maintenance on the battery, and everything is clean, and the filter is good. I burn more fuel during the winter time. Okay, now this is why it's very important to have very fresh, clean diesel fuel. All right, so it doesn't collect water, and also try to keep your diesel tank full. If you keep your tractor outside, always fill it up, because diesel have a tendency to attract moisture, and if you start to have moisture inside your fuel tank, then you have to add the antifreeze for the diesel, stuff like that. Me, I don't have to do that because my garage is heated, but I do take care of the quality of the fuel that I put inside my garage, inside my tractor. Now, The second tip, all right, make sure you have the proper coolant. All right, coolant should be changed every 5 years. All right, I already changed it once after 5 years. I bought that tractor in 2018. All right, so I changed it, and I will do it. And we're in 2025, so in 3 years from now. All right. Now the second thing, do your regular hydrostatic oil change. It's hydrostatic oil. It should be changed every 3 years or 300 hours. For subcompact tractor, it is the vital factor. Of course, a larger tractor owner like the farm tractor, they don't need to do as regular, all right, because there's a large volume. The oil doesn't work as hard. And also here at some section, it does get warm higher, all right, than those large tractor with cool radiator and stuff like that. Okay. Engine oil, well, I don't know if you can see it from down there. I always use synthetic T6 Rotola. Yes, it is expensive. That jug cost me $72 plus tax at Canadian Tire, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, T6 Rotella, it's a world while very well knowledge, and it is the best diesel oil, synthetic oil you can put on your diesel engine. All right. Now the front axle here, you see there the yellow cap there. Please do change the oil every 3 years. Check your oil level regularly, and if you find that the oil is starting to get a green color or another color than the color of the oil, change it. All right. I changed mine last spring, all right, and I only installed it 2 years, and I flush it out and I put a high quality grade hydraulic oil. Yes, you can put hydraulic oil in there, or there's the crankcase oil that you can put. Look at your maintenance manual, they tell you exactly what type of oil. Right? Now I already talked about the battery. Make sure you do service your battery. Make sure the connection are clean. You can see it from here, from the top. There's the positive lead. All right, right there. There's the negative lead. Make sure then your battery is working good. All right. So 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. So I have the battery 18. So 7 years, yeah, well, maybe 8 years running. I don't have my glass on me, so it's very important to have a proper battery, right? If your tractor is stored outside, don't hesitate. Please do install a blockator on your diesel engine. And there's some place and cold environment. I remember that guy in North Dakota, he's got the same tractor. I asked it, he had problem. The diesel was starting, he had a blockator, but the HST transmission was so slow to warm up. I said, install a transmission warmer. He had a magnetic. I don't know if he bought a magnetic, but I know I suggest that, and they all came back, yes, thank you very kindly. It does make a difference, all right? And all your cylinder, exposed cylinder, all right? Make sure if you store it outside, put it in closed position. Don't have any exposed cylinder. If it is exposed, put a coat of oil, all right? It will help you. And then make sure you see all the static, the hydraulic connection, all right? Just make sure they're all well connected. Look at your transmission level. Mine is completely in the back, and I don't have a flashlight right now on me, but it's the glass where I'm pointed right there. All right, you can see the dot. Just hold on. The dot is right at my fingertips, and yeah. And at last, check your underneath if everything is corrosion free. Oil it before winter, it's important, and also check your tire pressure. Okay, so the alternator, all right, check for the tensioning of the belt, and check the condition of your air filter. All right, so on this video I will do everything. I already do that each time that I'm using my tractor. It's a part of my morning inspection. All right, The air filter, this I will do that right now just to clean, but I didn't use it that much this summer, so it should be good. All right, but don't hesitate to change your air filter. Air filter is a vital factor to keep your engine running good. I know Gator from Gator World had this I don't he's got a daughter, his son-in-law almost scrapped a tractor engine because of a problem with the filter. Yes, it was a large tractor, farm tractor, but because the filter was not the proper one or something like that, in relation with grain, something like that. So yeah, it's very important. And also the exhaust system, make sure all the bolts all well attached. All right, so these are the tips. Before winter you should do that. Now I know I'm running late about installing that, but usually that's the time in the year that I do that. Is just because this year, well, the winter man is strong. he landed pretty hard. It was a heavy landing forces that he gave us. And just for your update, yes, my aircraft is still in Alma. And yeah, so before maintenance, they should do it. I'm not in a hurry to receive it. They have a big snow load. They're still clearing up the airport at both airport, the snow. So all right. So what I'm going to do, since I'm a cluttered garage here, strategically packed and stuff like that, I need to warm up the engine before doing the oil change. I need to move some stuff around. So stick around. I'm just gonna do that right now. And talk to you about later on about the maintenance on your snowblower. It should have been done. I always do the maintenance in springtime. Okay, I'm oiling everything on the snowblower. I'm making sure there's no corrosion. I put oil everywhere, and then at fall I do put oil everywhere. Make sure. So that's why I don't have any corrosion around my moving parts, because I keep it oily all the time. You can see the oil dripping, and this was from spring. All right, make sure you do grease your shaft. I greased it at springtime with a light grease, and so the thing dries out. I'm just gonna put another coat later on, and I look at the condition, the oil level of the differential in the middle. That's the thing right here I'm pointing at, right there. All right, and I make sure all the moving parts are well lubricated. Okay, so that's about it. There's a strap here. All right, and it's always a good thing to look at it, depending on what type of snowblower that you have. All right, so that was an easy tip that I put you. I inform you. Make sure you do torque all your bolts and around your tractor. There's on all maintenance owner manual, there's a reference how often you should torque your bolt. I know mine, when I installed the backhoe, they said torque your bolt every 24 hours. No, for the Mahindra eMax with the backhoe, every maximum 9 hours you have to retard the back end and the front loader. All right, because it's working hard. All right, so oh yes, I forgot that lubrication. It's very important. All the quick attach, all the moving part here, make sure that you keep it lubricated, like here, the spring on the other side too. It's very important if you work in a salty environment like I have, because here they put the salt in the street. So by keeping it oily, and I put oil from there all the way there before the winter, and that I'm gonna paint it. You're gonna see me doing that. The reason I'm doing that, it's so much easier to remove the soot coming from the engine, the diesel engine, and also it keeps the rust free when they work with salt. Okay, and that's why I'm always lubricating. You see that copper wire there? I'm keeping oily. I broke a seal once. It was and I replaced it with an electrical copper wire. There's no corrosion. Why? Because I put oil over it, and I have it installed since 2020 when I broke it. All right. I think I just went over a stump and the stump broke the ring, and I put that copper wire there, put oil, that's it, it was fixed. The oil I'm using is SAE 30 without any W, because it's soap, and soap does create corrosion. That's why you should never wash your tractor. Soap does corrode. If you wash it, rinse it plenty, make sure it dry, then oil everything. All right, enough talking. I've been talking since 13 minutes now. Sorry about that. I just give you the tips for new tractor owner that I have many. Mahindra doesn't make anymore with TYM that model. This year they changed the model. They changed the engine also. They put the Mitsubishi engine with the, it's not even the, they don't call it the eMax 20s. But they still make outstanding tractor. TYM does also outstanding tractor. LS too. They are all cast iron made tractor. And trust me, on Facebook this morning, someone learned very hard. John Deere in Kubota, the transfer, the HST transmission, the 3-point attach, it was made of cast aluminum, while the crankcase is completely cracked. Mine is mine. I don't say it will never happen to me, but I'm very careful. But having a cast iron HST transmission made, it's a vital factor. It gives you more weight into the tractor too, because I don't have to put weight when I'm using my bucket full. All right, you have many videos about that. All right, so let's move things around, and I hope you appreciate my maintenance video. Thank you very kindly for subscribing to my channel. Give it yes, I like when you're subscribing to my channel, but what I like more when you give me positive feedback. I had folks thanking me so much all the maintenance of I give you and inform them, and please do ask me question. I like to answer your question, and if I don't have the answer, I will look for it and we'll work together. I like having a various challenge about these marvelous subcompact tractor. You should see what they can do. I have many videos about that. Now keep warm, all right, enjoy the video. I'm gonna throw the tractor outside, move. I have to do some moving around too, so and I need to warm up the engine before an oil change, okay. And for me, the last one factor, I know I talk too much. Always buy genuine Mahindra parts. If you have a Kubota, John Deere, TYM, LS, buy genuine parts from your dealership. Encourage your dealership, all right. These guys are there. Yes, they're selling more expensive, but they give you very free tips. It make you save money. And maintenance, it's an investment, all right. It's not costing you money. Maintenance is the vital factor, and it's an investment. I'm trying to remember who told me. I think it's Red from Newfoundland. I think Red Sparkus. You give me that tips. Yeah, maintenance is an investment. All right, thank you kindly. Stick around, just moving things around to make start to do the oil change. And sorry, I didn't get a torque wrench. One of those days I would get a torque wrench for not over torquing my my old boat pan. All right, cheers. Oh, one more last tip is before I'm going to draw the oil, but do lubricate, grease all the moving parts of your tractor, all the way from your pedal, your forward and rear, the blocking, the your brakes, your adjustment. If you have a mower deck, I have all the hardware to install a mower deck. I lubricate all the attachment, the adjustment lever, also your rear 3-point, how fast you want it to drop. Lubrication is the vital factor, all right. So I'm going to open that all pan, and like I say, it's a 14 millimeter. It's the same that on my Toyota car, all right. So I write down on the whole on the oil, on the wall, the correct size. I'm looking for my wrench. It's right here. All right, so stick around. All right, since I have good lights, I'm just gonna show you some stuff. Don't forget to lubricate here on each side with oil. This is for supporting the drive shaft. I have a nice lubrication pattern all around. And also, just hold on, I'm just gonna turn the camera somehow. All right, all the moving part from the brake, the brake system and everything all around, like where I'm pointing, it's very, very important. Okay. All right, so now let's attack the oil pan. All right, so I should be able. Oh, the glare of that flashlight. Is it better like that? Sort of, eh? Are you able to see this? All right, and that's where I should use a, well, not for removing, but a torque wrench. So when I'm gonna restart it, but again, I don't tie it. I learned my lesson. All right, is it right over it? All right. All right, now. Oh boy, I thought it was loose, but it is not. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna put the bolt right here. All right, so I'm gonna let it drip. All right, now while it's dripping, I'm gonna oil everything around. Just put some oil, stuff like that, and I'll show you that later on. All right, stick around. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna oil it at last because I learned my lesson. I always put too much oil and it's dripping on me. So let's check the air filter. All right. Another quick tip: always put a rag above your plastic gauges, so that will protect them pretty good. Look at the quality. It's very nice and shining, because why I always put a rag when I'm working on the tractor. So I'm gonna put the camera, you're gonna see me cleaning that part. All right, in front of the radiator you have a screen here. All right, now that screen, because I installed the catch tank for the overflow, I have to disconnect it and put it back a little bit. Now that screen here, please clean it, all right, and put a nice coat of oil. So yes, it does get a lot of snow, so I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to put oil. Stick around. All right, this is the oil I'm using for lubrication, putting all the water away, and also for lubrication and protective corrosion. All right, and it's rated right here, SAE 30. All right, it's there's very heavy duty engine oil, SA30. The reason why I'm using that oil, it doesn't contain any soap. Okay, so that's the oil I'm gonna later on lubricate all the moving part. All right, there's a grease zerk under the front axle for the pivot point, and that's the only place I put grease. Also in the back there's various places also that I had grease over the rotating ball of the 3-point. All right, so the just gonna put it right here. Now the grill is made of steel. Okay, of course it's painted, and mine doesn't have any corrosion. Why? Because I put oil every time. So what I do is I have a designated brush, oily brush, and basically I'm painting the oil all over it. All right, now the brush is dry, so I'm just gonna show you what I do. Is I my trusty, how they call that, golden rod oiler. I'm just putting a lot of oil right inside the brush. All right, like a painting, like you're going to paint, and I'm putting all over like so. And then I'm just I don't know if the camera is at the right angle or not, but and then I'm just putting all the oil all over the place. The reason in the summer I don't recommend to do that, because it will definitely catch all the dust, and so that's why in springtime I keep it dry. I remove the oil, but there's still oil remaining because I don't have the way, but that's what I do to protect my protective grill for the cooling radiator. All right, it's very important to do that. I don't know if there's a tractor brand they make it with plastic, but most of them, or nylon, but most of them they all in steel. So like I told you, I bought mine in 2018, and I'd say that my tractor is a nice looking maintenance. I never wash my tractor. I oil it, I clean it, rust it, but I never wash them. The only place I wash is the bucket of my backhoe, the front bucket. I remember, Joe, one time I was in a muddy situation. We used pressure water to clean the rear axle, but then I lubricated everything. Right? So as I'm talking and just brushing all the thing here, all right? So that way, when the snow is going to get in contact, it's not gonna corrode this place. All right, so I'm just gonna install it. So stick around. I don't want to dirty my camera. Oh la la! I am in trouble. I need to get a rack. All right, I got one there. Stick around. All right, so I'm just gonna put back the grill in front of the radiator. Find the right spot. There we go. There we go. It's the right place. Then I'm gonna reconnect the catch tank. There we go. Everything is connected now. Perfect. I'm gonna, since I was oily, I'm just gonna clean everything around. So stick around. You do make sure that your mine is always full. Well, the engine was warm, so that's why it was dropping. But do make sure. Then I'm just gonna wipe out the excess here. All right. Just make sure then your radiator is always full. All right. Now I'm gonna attack the. I'm going to attack the air filter. All right. Stick around. All right. Before opening it here, please just do a quick dusting off of the area. It's so much easier to look if you have any break, if the clamp are loose. It's it's very important. All right. So all right. So this is held very easily by a rubber band here. What you need to do is just extend it like this, and then you unhook is this rubber band here. And do please take the time to clean it so the sand under won't remove. You can treat it also with the silicone grease to keep this flexibility of the rubber band. I'm just gonna put it there for now. All right, now then you unhook the front here, then you remove it. You can disconnect the cap right here like so. All right, I'm just gonna put it like that, and you can have access to the air filter, which I'm gonna put right here. Let me get the screwdriver. So I'm just gonna disconnect the hose right here. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to have a nice air pressure inside of the canister. Make sure it's not a dusty environment in there, it's clean. Just gonna put my rag right here. I have a tendency to have always a rag in my hand. And follow your maintenance schedule in your manual is very, very important. There's a page about it. Take the time to read it. All right, so I'm just gonna disconnect it like this. This is need always be careful not putting dust in there, all right, while you're working. That's why I recommend always cleaning the area here before, because here there's no more filter. All right, so what I'm going to do, all inside here, I'm going to blow air and clean it very well inside all around, and make sure don't put hair in there, just dust it off. There's not supposed to need dust there, but you can put a clean rag inside so no contamination will occur, because that's directly to the engine. Okay, so what I will do, just hold on. Alright, this is a brand new clean rag. I'm just gonna plug it like this right now. Twist it like this. We'll make sure it's all blocked, and that way it's safe. So I'm just gonna clean it. So stick around. I'm just gonna put some air, clean it. I have a nice clean rag. I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna move the camera, but right inside everything is clean. You can wash it with soapy water, alright? Mine, I just put a little bit of Armor All, so it's finishing the clean. It's get a nice look, but the inside you need to be bone dry, alright? So what I'm just gonna do is just gonna connect it from now, right? Put my clean rag right there, and I'm just gonna reconnect like this, and put the top hose right there. All right. Now I'm gonna do the same cleaning thing too for the cap. I just put the rag right here inside, so no dust will occur. Like I say, I blow the dust off. Now the cap here, if it's been the rotten have been heating this, I put a rag over it. This is to remove water. All right. So I'm just gonna clean that, so stick around. Alright, so I cleaned the completely clean dust off the cover inside and out. I'm just gonna put it there for now. Alright. Now for the air filter. Alright. Now the air filter, do a nice visual inspection on it. Mine, I'm just gonna blow air about 30 centimeter or 1 foot of distance. I'm gonna blow some air from inside, so it's gonna remove. And because mine, I already changed it this spring, no, last fall, okay? Since I didn't work, well, in winter environment, there's not too much dust. And I didn't work too much this year with my tractor, so the air filter is definitely very good, all right? But if you work in dusty environment, you can wash these, but I don't recommend it. All right, I already have one change. This is my third one. I tried to have one washed. It doesn't dry up completely, so just discard it. Put a brand new one. All right, mine is still good. All right, so I'm just gonna blow some hair. Stick around. I should have filmed that. There were no dust. The first time I put the dust inside, like the nozzle, and no dust was coming out. I just put the dust. There's no. It's a brand new condition. As you saw, the canister, I have no dust. I didn't work in the dusty environment. The main reason why is I only did a video, I think. Yes, that's the video I lost when I was digging on the side of the foundation for enlarging the window. But my friend here, which is gone for a couple of months in Mexico, that's the only dust environment, but we received so much rain from spring, summer and fall, and we didn't have any dust. I only washed my house window once when I washed my RV, and that's it. All right, so when the thing is clean, remove your clean rag. All right, then you just put it back very well seated right inside. Make sure it's well seated in there. Right. Oh, I had okay. This is where the water drops. So what I've done to fix that, and I still I just put a small rag right over it. So if you have any water dropping, it will go through that. And then I just put the cap right back in. It's just it's not a filter. It's just to remove the condensation from the filter, and that's it. It's and again, because my tractor is inside, it doesn't, geez, that used to be so much easier. Just gonna put it back right over it like this. Cooperate you! Alright, so this is always the lowest part. Stick around. This need to always be the lowest part like this. So I know it's gonna be connected like top right there. It's a top right there. So I got the mechanism lock here. All right, so this is always the lowest part. Twist it in accordingly, and I'm gonna attach it very well like so. Make sure it's fully secured. All right, put it back. I'm just gonna connect the hose right here on both sides. It's very important. All right, then I'm going to put the strap right here to attach it. All right. There we go. So the air filters will attach. Now the clamp, make sure the clamp is snug, not over tight. You don't want to have it come home loose. This one is the intake, but this one here definitely on both sides. The one attached on the engine here, make sure it's well snug, and this one there, because that's why you need to have clean air. All right. So I'm just gonna make sure it's snug. Here we go. So everything is secure, so the air filter is done. All right. There's the intake right here. Just make sure all the entrance is free from the cluttered stuff. All right. Stick around. All right. So this is the secondary filter. If you ever have to change it, just make sure you close the valve here. All right. The only way to close it. Then you remove the bag here was holding the filter in place. That's the thing here. Then you drop it slowly. You change, you clean the ball, you put the brand new filter. All right, now you open it, and that little lever here, which I put the light right beside the mechanical fuel pump. That little lever here, that's how you're going to recharge your system, by putting up and down. I'm trying to find the best light for you to see that little lever here. All right, there's no electric fuel pump, it's all mechanical, so you have to try it 100 times to have the thing completely recharged. By the way, I oil that spring yearly. All right, it's very, very important. And yes, last time I changed the oil, it was that last December, so I changed it once a year now, because I don't work so much like in Shefford. All right, so that's how you do it, and that will completely recharge your primary and secondary fuel filter. The primary fuel filter doesn't have a valve. I don't remember. Yes, it does have a valve. All right, sorry about that. But that's how you recharge your system. Now make sure that you have a fully charged battery. You will take 3 to 4 times before the engine completely not stopping from running. You will stop, all right, even if you recharge it. There's some air, but the pump here will overcome that, and eventually it will start. All right, look in my playlist for maintenance tractor about my Mahindra maintenance. I have 2 videos when I change the fuel filter in the front. The rear filter is a particle filter, but it's a water separator. This one is a fuel filter, the secondary. Definitely, this I changed it not long ago. All right. Now, let's remove the oil, the oil filter. So I should. I hope you're able to see. You see it? Yeah, right there. So stick around. So I'm just gonna remove the oil filter, and trust me, I didn't tighten it that much, and you can see, here we go. These are standing clamp, but I didn't tighten this, but I definitely put oil, definitely. All right. So I'm gonna let it drip. Where's the, right there. All right. I'm gonna have a better light system right there. Perhaps you can see the filter right there. All right. So I'm gonna wait until it's finished to drip. Both ends are open. Then I'm gonna put a clean rag and install the filter. All right, stick around. So it's sold by Mahindra. It's the oil filter. All right. Now this time, usually they buy from Myanmar, but I guess they use a TYM filter. All right. So like I say before, installing like that, just put a nice coat of oil all around. All right. Make sure it's well lubricated so it doesn't want to stick, and put another coat. Just make sure that the oil is the gasket, the rubber o-ring is well lubricated. All right, now I'm just gonna use a rag. Where did I put my rag? Right here. All right, let's clean it All right, and I'm just gonna do like and snug. That's it. It's so much easier to remove, and voila. And yes, I have a black marker, but I always put the date there. But I know I'll always do it during fall time. All right, stick around. One important factor to always do your oil change during the fall time. Oil, it's meant for cleaning, lubricating, and also cooling. All right, so clean, lubrication, and cooling your engine. Right now, in that process, it's building up humidity, the oil is getting dirty, and that's where the most important time when you need to have a clean oil and top shape clean oil is winter time. So that's why I do my oil change always in beginning of the winter. All right, so that oil is in top shape, perfect, all the elements are there. I don't do it in the springtime on my tractor. If I was still living in Sheffield, then I do it, and also in springtime to have a good oil for the summer. But in summer, temperature higher, I don't need a warming up time when I put my tractor outside, everything, because I only keep my garage when I'm not here at maybe 5 degrees Celsius, but it's bone dry at 40% humidity. That's why I have my dehumidifier. All right, now that's why it's very important for you folks to have your oil change in beginning of the winter or late fall. All right, so time to add up some oil. Before that, I'm just gonna put the oil at the proper very light torque. my my boat on my old pen. All right, I learned that lesson, and yes, I'm gonna buy a torque wrench. All right, stick around. All right, so I have the boat. Let's install it. What's going on? Hold on. Oh. All right. All right. So the trick here, I'm just using my hand like this. That's it. Maybe a little push like that. That's it. No more. All right, I'm gonna keep the use my rag to clean when I do check if I have any oil leak around this area when I'm start the engine. All right, so now after that I'm gonna lubricate all around here. All right, I hope you're able to see, but basically I'm putting oil in there on each side like you see. All right, all the moving part you see everywhere, and the things are moving or attaching. All right, I'm very generous about oiling everything, all the boats. I think you get the idea. And it's very important for me. All right, so stick around. All right, folks, so I just brush lubricate everything under the under the tractor, just to give you an easy look, so you can see everything is oiling in there. No, sorry about the view, quick view, but everything is pretty oily. Now, one thing I forget to mention, in order to have smooth lever action, all right, on both sides of your tractor, all right, if the lever are not smooth moving, all right, on each side like that, please do investigate, do all the moving part. And that's why my lever are so smooth, because I clean them, I oil them, and it's a very nice, easy, like brand new action. All right, Now I'm gonna talk about silicone. Stick around. So I want you to see, this is my seat belt, okay? In order to keep it in good working order, make sure you clean all the cases like that. But the belt itself, what I do is I lubricate it with silicone here, all right? It's a silicone lubricant, just the around. This will help the nylon to stay flexible under cold water. It will put the water away. And what I do, and I do that every fall, just put the seat belt like this away. I hope you're able to see, and then I just put it like that on each side. All right, and make sure you have it at the attachment right here. And then I just hold it like that, and voila, that's it. All right. So and then I take a clean rag right here, and I just swap the around the case, so that will keep it the plastic in good condition to protect it. And just I make sure that it's fully inserted because the water will not go back in there. All right. Now for the seat, I do the same thing. So just look at that. I just treat the all the seat like that. All right. Then inside like this, I just put it like, trust me, very, very generously all around. So that way the plastic, the nylon will make the seat will lubricate. Also oil the here for the seat mechanism is very important, all right? Now as you are looking at it, I don't sweat with a rag. I just put over it. I just make sure then there's plenty of it everywhere, and I let it going inside the tissue. I don't swap it with a rag. The reason why is I want the foam to absorb also the silicone. That will, so the foam will be water free. It's not gonna get warm and stuff like that. All right. For the plastic, what I recommend, you can take a clean rag. All right, I'm just gonna put it like this. Take a clean rag, fold it nicely, so you always, then you can put silicone right in there like this, and just swipe all around. That will have a nice protecting effect on all the switches, the gauge, all around, especially the rubber plate here. It will help to not drying in it. The reason why I'm not spraying directly is to have a better control, make sure then it's fully protected. It's especially the plastic have a tendency to crack, and the rag also protecting it over UV. There's, if you go at the RV center, there's a silicone with protective UV that you can install. But what I found over the years is just a nice coat of clean silicone over the gauges, all the switches, especially my little horn here that I installed to keep the rubber working. And that's what I do. All right, never wash it, use silicone. And as you can see, the result are standing like a very clean glass, no dry sign of it. All right, sorry about the moving part. Now let's put some oil in the engine. All right, one place I forget to mention is the boot around the control lever. It's a good idea to put silicone all around too, so the boat remain flexible in all weather condition. All right, you can also, by the way, once a year, and that I already done that, you can treat with silicone all your hydraulic hoses. It will keep your hydraulic hoses not drying, keep it flexible. It's an outstanding product, so do please use it for all your hydraulic hoses where it flex. All right. Right, so I cleaned the area around here. I'm just gonna remove the filler part. Put the oil right there for now. That's the there's two cap. One's on the side here, but I never use it. The other one is right here. You put it over a clean rag. All right. Then I put this. There we go. All right. You do make sure it's clean inside, and you just put it like this. All right. And it holds pretty good. Now, like I say, I'm using Rotella T6 oil, the best diesel engine oil, and then it's roughly 2 liter 0.5 of oil that you're gonna put inside. All right. So I'm just gonna put roughly, this is 1 liter. All right. Roughly. Let's put the dust cap. Then I'm gonna look at the dipstick here. All right, it's not showing yet, so I'm just gonna clean it. Just gonna put another. All right, that should be close to be. If not, I'll overflow it. I'm just gonna wait. All right, let me have a clean rag. All right, so look at it right now. So, where is it? Oy, 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 oy. Right, I don't have my glasses on me, so it's hard to. Okay, right there. I'm just gonna put it right above it. All right, so I am at halfway. So what I will do is just start the engine. I'm just gonna put the dust cap right over. All cap fitting here. Gonna remove everything. So, right. All right. So just hold on. The reason I'm starting the engine is just to have to fill up the oil filter. All right. So everything is free. Disengage. I am in neutral. Lights off. Put the start there. Everything is clean here. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna do it like that. I was waiting for the gold plug to go off. Everything is off. Now I'm gonna look under. I'm gonna open the door because it's smoking, and also I'm gonna refill the part which is needed some oil. All right, just hold on. Yeah, it's roughly 2.5 liters. So this one is a 5 liter, so it's about half. So what I have right now should be, yeah, I'm very close. I have 2.3 on the can, so let's see how much oil it went. Yeah, I'm about just half of it, and I should be good. All right. All right. How much do I have right now? 2.5. So I should have 2.5 in there. All right. I'm gonna wait. Bang on, folks. Look at that. Right on the mark, just a little bit below. So this is acceptable for me. To my standard, it's not right on the line, but just below. That is good enough. And by the time the oil go down, it will be good. All right. So time to clean up put the oil cap. Again, the oil cap on the top. Just make sure it's snug, not over torque. Yes, I mistakenly put it in closed position when I was running the engine. There's a O and a C, so open, close. All right, I'm just gonna go a close view for you folks, so stick around. So you can see the O right above the lever, and then the C on the close right there. So one is at the top, one is at the close. So leave it. So leave it open. All right. So I know I need to change my battery. So stick around. All right. The grill that you see here, it's held by 3 screws. All right. They need 10mm screws to socket to remove these screws right here. So I'm just gonna remove it for you to show the primary fuel filter, and also the because this is made of steel and I oil it too. So just stick around. I'm just gonna remove these screws here. Oh boy, I mystically put the GoPro cam in picture. All right, it took me 5 minutes to lubricate everything around. You can see the oil coat everywhere, from the moving part here, the SSQA, all the way down there. The reason why is I don't want it to have attack against the road salt. It's just so much easier. I also oil the part here around the front of the tractor. All right, and this I'm gonna film it. So basically, like I was telling you on and I just put oil directly, and then I just paint the oil everywhere with my brush, and it's so much easier. All right, I just do that like this, and this is the hinges for the hood of the tractor, and I lubricate it with a lot of oil, so that way. And also the front frame, the frame is already pre-oiled, like I told you. All right, but here in Quebec, in this salty road province, high tax, no service, I make sure that it's pretty oiled. All right, even for the front attachment, if I had a mower, I oil it. The cylinder here, same thing too. All the attachment, the bolt to keep it oily on each side is very important. I do the same on each side here. I put a lot of oil, so it's all oiled. Pretty good. All right, there's hydraulic holes in there. I already put silicone, so it's pretty good. All right, so that video was in regards of all the maintenance, pre-winter maintenance on your tractor to get it ready for a cold winter part. All right, now for the snow blower, I invite you again, if you're interested in how I connect it, because I must have 5 videos of it. How did I connect it? The vital factor is to have a moving table, a troller. It's so much easier to connect, and it took me not even 5 minutes, but the video is very long. So I invite you to look at my maintenance playlist on about my Mahindra eMax 20s HST subcompact tractor. All right. So that's what I do every fall for having my tractor ready. And despite of that, I've got some surprise too. Remember last Christmas I lost a rear wheel seal. I get it fixed, everything is good. All right, so but like I say, what one of the I think is I forget his name. He's living in Newfoundland. Reg, Sparkus, the maintenance is an investment. All right. If you don't forget, once you connect the snowblower, do a run-up time. Look at it, everything is good. And the thing you have to remember, if you're playing near your snowblower, shut down the engine, make the control off, because even if the engine is running, it's an electric switch who engage the PTO. Mine is right there. All right. And so make sure, if you buy, make sure this is the rear position, put it in mid. All right, so that way it's only the mid PTO switch is gonna activate the PTO shaft. But remember, it's an electric switch. Electricity can be faulty. All right, it's not like a mechanical link. So shut down your engine, because I don't want you folks to have the bad news that you went through that, and even myself, because we can be tired. The last, there's many vital factors. You don't want to be a statistic, a dead statistic, like it happened to my dad. All right, so that's a life lesson learned on that. Okay, so thank you very kindly for your outstanding support. And now for the chains, the tip is deflate your tire, install your chain as tight as you can be. It's like a woman, you like them in tight jeans. Same thing with the tire chain. All right, so that's how I like them. That's probably why I'm single. Well, I've got a standard, so oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, chain need to be tight. The reason why you don't want to have a loose chain running around your wheel well, getting cut with control, hydraulic valve, hoses and stuff like that. So that's why I like it tight, and it's for a safety reason. All right. So I don't want to bore you to death, but I will definitely on my next video, when because I'm gonna have a snowstorm coming up. Definitely, and next Wednesday I will publish a video about seeing that running in perfect harmony. All right, thank you kindly for all your standing support, comment. Let's share knowledge, folks. It's very important. And thank you for all my new subscribers. Subscribe to my channel. I know there's only one fourth of the folks who are seeing my video. They subscribe. The 3/4 they're not. So please help me. All right. I need help. Yes, of course. A nice looking woman will be nice, but they're so complicated at 50. They all cuckoo. Anyway, so take care of yourself. Remember, folks, life is good. Cheers.